This week on Cinder's Playground, I'm going to give you a brief history of one of my favorite comic book characters, the Incredible Hulk. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Cinder's Playground. I am your host, Cinder.
And I'm Jose.
And Jose, man, we're doing one of my favorite comic book characters ever, man. And he is one of yours too. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, we are doing the Incredible Hulk, man. Actually, when I was setting up today, I forgot to. Is this our first hero bio that we've done together?
Yeah, I think it is actually.
Yeah, I think it is. All right, so we'll see how this goes, and you guys let us know in the comments. Would you like to see more hero bios, and just our take on the characters and stuff like that, man. Like I said, and I'm even willing to do a character I don't even like.
Damn.
That's how committed I am to the channel, man. Like I said, to you guys, all the sinners out there. Yeah. So, and just a heads up for you guys there, this is not a real in-depth history of the Hulk. I'm not gonna go against every story arc or, every time he appeared on a goddamn cartoon or anything like that. Yeah, just pointing out the really important and good shit, in my opinion. And of course, we're gonna get on to his TV and movie stuff too as well. And some other stuff. So that being said, are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. History of the Hulk. The Hulk is a superhero published by Marvel Comics and was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. He made his first appearance in his debut issue, Hulk #1, in 1962. The character has fuck this up. Dissociative. I'm fucking it up. Dissociative identity disorder. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
No, I'm trying to think about it. Disassociative?
Yes, that's it. Disorder. Sorry. This is represented by the Hulk. Hulk, the alter ego of Bruce Banner. The two would come together after Banner was exposed to gamma radiation while saving a young man named Rick Jones. Banner transformed to the Green Monster right then and there. And whenever he becomes upset or angry, the Hulk comes out. Despite both Banner and Hulk's desire for solitude, the Hulk has a bunch of side characters, including his love interest, Betty Ross, her father, Thunderbolt Ross, Rick Jones, She-Hulk, Doc Samson, and and Queen Kiara. And also the Hulk's son Scar. And the Hulk is also original Avenger. Now, quick little overview. Now, we're gonna go some facts. Talking about the books now. Now, in the beginning, Jack Kirby has stated that Frankenstein was a big inspiration, and the old story of the classic old story of a woman lifting a car to save her son or to save her baby. So he kind of took those as inspiration. Lee, on the other hand, cites the golem of Jewish mythology as his influence for the character. And also in this era, a lot of movies and books were dealing with radiation, so that's where the gamma comes from. Um, as we know, the Hulk was first gray. Lee chose this because he didn't want the Hulk to be any particular race. However, colorist Stan Goldberg had problems with the gray coloring, resulting in different shades of gray, so it wasn't a consistent color. So that's why they moved to the green. um, After the first, yeah, that's why they moved to the green after the first issue. All right, so, um, and he was
I
green. Oh, huh?
I thought I always heard that it was like cheaper to print out on gray. That's why they went with gray or something along those lines.
Oh no, what you call it? No, like I said, I mean, for, this was just my research. I don't know. And like I said, Stan said what you call it. He wanted the consistency, and the gray couldn't be consistent,
Oh,
so
okay.
so he just went in with another color, which I get. What you call it. You want your shit to make sense, and have continuity.
Yeah.
you know. So yeah. Okay, so he was green all the way up until Hulk Volume 2, um, number 302, and that was in 1984, where the team introduced the Gray Hulk again. Uh, Side note, this little tidbit I found out, but actually, I did think I knew this, but this kind of like remembered, it kind of refreshed my memory of it. Lee came up with the name Bruce Banner because it was easy to remember, like he's done with so many characters. So you ever know how most of these characters have like the double same initial name, like Reed Richards, Peter Parker, Bruce Banner,
Okay, okay.
Matt Murdock. Like I said, he does that so he can remember them. That's why they have the same
That
initial.
that's funny.
Um, did you know
No, I did not.
that? Oh, okay. So got you right there. So that's what you need to know. The Hulk's original comic book series was canceled only after 6 issues. Then, in 1963, uh, then in 1963 he immediately guest starred in the Fantastic Four, and later that year he would become an Avenger. Around this time, Kirby received a letter from a college stating that they have made their school mascot the Hulk. So Kirby and Lee realized that their character found its audience. It's in college age students. The Hulk would get his own book again in 1965 with Steve Ditko drawing and with Stan still writing the stories. This is where he would get on this run, this is where we would get the Leader and the Abomination in this era. And this series would go on until 1999. Okay. Uh, Through this time, writers would come and go in and out. And like I said, I'm gonna point out some key ones. And one writer, Lee Wayne, who wrote from 1974 through 1978. I bring his name up only because in issues 181 and 180, oh, well, excuse me, 181 and 180 would be the book that introduced us to Wolverine. So yeah, so I thought I would bring that up. Then in 1977, Marvel launched a second Hulk title called Rampaging Hulk, which was a black and white, which was set after the end of the first series, but after 9 issues, it was retitled to the Hulk and switched to color. Also, in 1977, 2 Hulk TV movies were aired with strong ratings, leading to the Incredible Hulk TV series that aired from 1978 to 1982. It was a huge rating success and introduced the world to the Hulk. It introduced the Hulk to the public consciousness. Whew. Okay, first I'm gonna pause here, and I want to give a shout out to Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno for that show because it's awesome and I love it. And wait, what are your thoughts on the Incredible Hulk show?
I like that. I mean, I haven't seen all the episodes of it, but
Hmm.
I've seen some episodes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good, man.
he killed it.
Yeah, both of them, bro. Like I said, yeah, I thought he was a good Bruce, and even though they call him David on the show, but I thought he was good. I thought he was a good Bruce, and Lou Ferrigno, man. Like I said, that was a good role for him, man. Like I said, man, didn't talk much, and then like I said, and only person probably bigger than him at the time was probably Arnold, so it was a good fit.
Yeah.
So that was good. Um, and now going back to the books. Then in 1980, Bill Montiel took over the main Hulk title with issue 245. His arc, Crossroads of Eternity, dove into Banner's past and that he suffered from childhood abuse. Um, which, like, yeah, he was the first one to bring that up, because now people kind of go back on it here now and again in his books, but he was the first one to do it. Writers Peter David and Greg Pak have called these stories influence on their approaches to the character. Maento would leave the book and then be replaced by John Byrne, who would end his run with the wedding of Bruce and Betty. Then Peter David would take over the book for 12 years. And he would make the controversial decision to kill off Betty Ross. Marvel, though, would use this as an opportunity for another title called Savage Hulk, which David did not like the idea and would actually leave Marvel over it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once again, the Incredible Hulk series was canceled again with issue 474 in 1999 and was replaced with a new series just called Hulk, and would have writer John Byrne return to the title. And after his run, Paul Jenkins would take over, and he would focus on the multiple disassociative identities. And after him, Bruce Jones would take over the book, and his run had a secret society that was pursuing the Hulk, led by the mysterious Mr. Blue. So Jones, Jones in 2004 wrote a limited series. Oh, excuse me, wrote a limited 4-issue limited series called Hard Knocks, Hulk/Thing. Was released and was highly praised from fans and other writers alike. After him, Greg Pak would take over the book in 2006, and he would write one of the most loved Hulk story arcs, and that is Planet Hulk in World War Hulk, and in and believe it or not, I didn't even know this. Marvel, trying to doing a little bit of fourth wall breaking, actually will release a book called The Incredible Hercules, as if he was the Hulk's replacement here on Earth while he was on the Hulk planet. I was just like, wow. But then after that, we would go into the Red Hulk era, and that was in 2009, which would lead to the Indestructible Hulk title debuting in 2012 with writer Mark Waid. And Marvel would make a total new series in 2018 called The Immortal Hulk, written by Al Ewing and ran for 50 issues. Then in 2021, Donny Cates would take over the main Hulk title and did a crossover event called Hulk versus Thor: Banner of War. And after that run, which the title went on a brief hiatus until Marvel announced then in March of 2023, so even though last year, The Incredible Hulk Volume 4 would be launching in June that year. So that is a quick publication history of him. I know you don't read a lot of books, but like I said, I told you though, bro, if you read anything, you need to read it all. Planet Hulk and World War Hulk.
Yeah, those are the two you usually
Yeah, there's a
tell
part two.
me to add to my list.
But we're not done yet, sir. There's more. You want to talk some
more?
stats? You want stats, man? I got stats for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Bruce Banner is considered one of the greatest scientific minds in the Marvel Universe. He is well versed in biology, chemistry, engineering, medicine, psychology, nuclear physics, and in recent years has created Banner Tech, which is on par with Stark Industries. Now, flip side of that coin, Hulk has seemingly unlimited physical strength, influenced by his emotional state. Fact, the the powerful being known as the Beyonder once analyzed the Hulk's physiology and said that the Hulk potential strength is infinite. His durability, regeneration, and endurance also increase along with his strength. He cannot be damaged. On the rare occasion where he is injured, his body heals itself in seconds. He has been in solar temperatures, nuclear explosions. He can be temporarily subdued with chemical gases, but not for long. He can survive the vacuum of space. He can move underwater effortlessly. He basically has prolonged lifespan. Because of this, also resists psychic control, because it's basically two minds you're trying to take over when you try to take over the host mind. So that's that. And believe it or not, he can grow even stronger when he's even exposed to more gamma radiation. And or
don't want that.
Oh, for sure. And actually, dark magic can also heighten his powers. And also he can sense astral beings and spirits. He can pinpoint where heavy is on this planet. He can pinpoint the actual nuclear test where the Hulk was created, no matter where he's at. What's the? I'm sorry, I lost my spot. Oh yeah, Banner and Hulk have two different memories. So they don't share the same brain, even though, so like I said, two different personalities. Example, I thought this was hilarious. In One More Day, which is a Spider-Man arc story, Hulk tells Peter how's he doing while he was in the Spider-Man disguise. And then so he called him Peter while he was Spider-Man. And then he said
did Peter catch it or right away or
what you call it? Yeah, no, he was just telling, he was just kind of freaking out or whatever. What you call it? But then so Peter was just like, what the fuck? Well, he didn't say what the fuck, but he's like, what's the deal, man? And then the Hulk says, oh, Banner forgets, but I don't. Oh, just like, oh.
That's funny.
Oh. All right, before I move on to the next session. So what do you think about that? I'll list all those incredible powers.
I knew most of them, but then I didn't know about him knowing Peter like that. Like, actually bringing it up like that.
But what about Bruce and Banner Tech? Did you know he had his own thing?
Like that I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because,
of course, because he's like I said, he's in the conversation. Well, he's in the top 4 of Marvel's smartest people. Like I said, but behind Doom, Reed.
Yeah, I gotta go check out that Banner Tech.
Yeah, Banner Tech. A Banner Tech. Okay, sir. Now I'm gonna go into media. Now, of course, we touched on it before. The Incredible Hulk TV series. Actually, and then that started with the 2 TV movies called. Oh yeah. Wait, the series? Yeah, the 2 TV movies was The Incredible Hulk Returns and Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and then The Death of the Incredible Hulk, which was the last TV movie, and that came out in 1990. What do you call it? And then We have 2003's Hulk starring Eric Bana and directed by Ang Lee. What did you think of that film?
Wait, which one?
2003's The Incredible Hulk with Eric Bana.
Um, that one wasn't my favorite, but it was good.
I kind of didn't like it, but one thing I'll say though is like I thought the Hulk like looked really good in that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it looked really good in that. But that's the only thing I'll give that movie. I thought it was just bad. I mean, it just wasn't a good story, in my opinion. You know, it wasn't a good Hulk story. If that makes any sense, you know.
No, it does. It makes sense.
Then 2008, you got The Incredible Hulk, starred Edward Norton, and directed by Louis Leitner. Side note: Louis Leitner actually directed Transporter 2. He directed Unleash with Jet Li, Clash of the Titans remake, and and believe it or not, he's working on the next Fast film. So he has a good
Oh,
resume.
really?
Yeah, so he has a good resume.
Nice.
Okay, so about this film, 2008's Incredible Hulk, starring your boy.
That's my favorite one.
That's
I
your favorite
wish
Hulk,
he
huh?
would have actually continued doing it, but
Yeah, well, yeah, it's Hollywood. It's egos, man. And I like Edward too, man. Like I said, thought he was great, man. I like most of everything he's ever done, pretty much. You know, he's one of my favorites. You know, but why he didn't stick to this, I don't know.
well, I heard he was difficult to work with.
He is supposedly he is. You know, but hey, shit. I hear that about Christian Bale too. Still like him. You know.
Yeah, but I feel like he had valid concerns.
Oh, Norton, you mean?
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look at where the Hulk is now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he would have had some say. I'm like, hey, no, I'm not doing this. Like, yeah, he probably would have been a handful to deal with. It's like, no, I'm not doing this, or my character wouldn't do this. You know,
Yeah.
you
But
know,
it's
like,
true though.
yeah. No, I'm sure. Like I said, and in that respect, I kind of wish he would have stuck with it because, like I said, he would have gave pushback and all this dumb shit they're doing. You know, so yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. You know. All right, then of course we go on to uh Avengers, Age of Ultron, Ragnarok, Infinity War, Endgame, and I'm not gonna mention She-Hulk because that's a travesty to this character and everything that it stands for. But out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aside from Ed Norton, what's your first but what's your favorite Hulk thing?
What do you mean? What's my favorite? Like,
Well, this is his appearance. What Marvel Cinematic Universe movie do you
well,
like?
with Edward Norton.
That's a beast. I said aside from that, because
Uh,
I know that's your number one.
do I have to answer?
Yes, man.
You take away my choice.
Well, get him. I mean, I'm with you on that. I mean, Incredible Hulk is an awesome film. You
I guess the first Avengers movie.
know.
Guess.
I'm thinking.
He actually helped out in that one.
I mean, Ragnarok was good, man. I thought he did a good job.
It's still set up for failure.
I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna go Ragnarok. For me, my favorite MCU appearance of him. You know, yeah, that's for me. You didn't like the way he was handled in Age of Ultron?
Yeah, but I mean, he was cool there, I guess.
You know, I mean, I heard a lot of people say they didn't like the whole widow putting him to sleep and stuff like that. You know, which
Yeah, because
Hmm?
Shouldn't that make him stronger?
Yeah, it should, whatever, with the magic and everything. But, like I said, it's MCU. Like I said, they don't follow shit. uh, well, they don't follow shit to the T, I should say. So I guess they needed a whole like thing to calm him down or whatever. So the they use the widow as a MacGuffin. But then you use that, but yet in the same movie you still bust out the Hulkbuster armor. So I guess so. You really can't calm him down. You know what I mean? If he gets mad,
Yeah.
he gets mad. Nothing to do about it. you know. Um. All right. Next question I'm gonna go to cultural impact, sir. Now, the Hulk has stood the test of time as a genuine American icon. In 2008, he was named the 18th in Wizard's Greatest Heroes of all time. Empire magazine lists him as 14th as the greatest hero, but they also say that he's the fifth greatest Avenger. Um, IGN ranked him number 9 in the greatest superheroes of all time, and ranked him number 4 in the greatest Avengers. Uh, Esquire magazine ranked Hulk and Spider-Man back to back. With with Bob Dylan and Che as revolutionary icons. So they put the Hulk and Spider-Man alongside real life people as icons. um, he has been animated in. He's been animated in the likes of The Simpsons, Robot Chicken, Family Guy, as well as several American-made cartoons, which I'm not going to go into right now because there's so many. And he is my second favorite superhero of all time, and that is the Hulk, man. Before I go to recommendations, do you have anything you want to add? No, actually, one of my questions: what does the Hulk mean to you?
Before the Marvel universe ruined them,
Okay,
or
well, that's not his only interpretation.
nah, he was my favorite because it was just like, well, I took him as like somebody who's always trying to do the right thing, but obviously when people piss you off, that you just turn into a crazy
Uh,
being.
mm,
Um, and just like the fact that like he just gets so strong even through his anger, I felt was like so cool.
oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna go into reading recommendations, and after that, I'll ask you a couple more questions, and then we'll tie it all up. Okay, reading recommendations for the fan base out there, man. Like I said, if you just got into the Hulk just by the cinematic universe, you haven't read any of his back catalog, these are the stories I would suggest you read. Starting with Future Imperfect, written by Peter David, released in 1992. This is the story where Hulk becomes Maestro. Do you know who Maestro is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's the Hulk of the future. So like I said, if you want to know a little bit more about Maestro, this is where it all starts. Future Imperfect. Also, next on the list, Hulk: Return of the Monster, written by Bruce Jones, released in 2000. Hulk causes the death of a child and this is broadcast all over the world, and now he is public enemy number 1. So heroes are out to get him. This is a great story arc, and I love it because it's him just like I said, putting fuckers down. Like I said, oh, you coming for me? Oh, no, you guys don't know. You don't know, but nah, it's a good shit though. Then another one I probably only read this twice, but I need to go back and read this again. It's Hulk: The End, written by Peter David, released in 2002. Chronicles the final days of the Hulk. In this future, The Earth is barren, and he is the last being on it. So yeah, good. It was a good story. I mean, doesn't end well, but yeah, yeah. If they want to see how the Hulk ends, read the end. Uh, Now, all right, next one. I mentioned this earlier. Hard Knocks, Hulk slash Thing. Um, Written by Bruce Jones, released in 2004, dives into the deep rivalry of these two Marvel's biggest sluggers. Um, but wait, so did you know the Hulk and the Thing had a rivalry?
The what?
Did you know the Hulk and the Thing had a rivalry, kind of?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, man. They yeah, like I said, because Thing always thinks he's the like strongest in the Marvel universe, even though he's probably not even top 5. But but no, every time they cross paths, man, they just fight like on sight. They just fight, bro. It's funny, bro. What is it? No, but I mean, usually it's funny, but Bruce, like, he took a serious look at it. You know, he wanted to make it more real, man. And yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Like I said, the battle they have, man, it's good. So yeah, like I said, definitely recommend this. Um, then we have let's go. War of Hulks, written by Jeff Loeb, Greg Pak, and Jeff Parker. This was released in 2010. This is Hulk, Red Hulk, face off and beat the shit out of each other. And then after that, reluctantly team up to try to uncover a government conspiracy. Also, this is where we find the true identity of the Red Hulk. What do you call it? I know you're probably not too familiar with Red Hulk, but
Isn't that
hmm?
Thunderbolt Ross?
Yeah, it is. Spoilers. It's Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah. Yeah, it's Betty's dad. But yeah. I mean, it was kind of obvious. Like, if I'm being real, who is the one person that's so obsessed with him that they would actually do that to themselves? You know, only one man. You know,
What would they were just beating each other's ass and then bam.
yeah, like I said, I mean, no, because like when he first was the Red Hulk, like I said, he just was going after him, man. He would just like sneak him, bro, like constantly. He would just sneak him and shit, man. And then, like I said, and then like, and then when they one lady just like had it out, it was like, toe to toe, man. It was devastating fight. you know, so yeah, like I said, I mean, Hulk's been in a lot of good fights, but this is a good fight too. Hulk versus Red Hulk, bro. You know, oh, then of course said the best for last. The magnum opus that is Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, both written by Greg Pak. Released in 2000. Well, Planet Hulk was released in 2006. World War Hulk was released in 2007. Now, sir, do you know the premise of these two stories?
No.
Oh, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Well, Planet Hulk.
Well, isn't that the one where he just like they send him out and because they figured he was too dangerous and he comes back and he's just angry and he kills like everyone?
Yeah, the Illuminati are the ones they set him up.
Yeah.
Because they feel like he's too dangerous to be kept on Earth. So they fool him, tell him you need to go to this planet and help these people out. When in reality, they engineered the ship to just crash land there, so he'll be stranded there. But he ends up making the world his kingdom, pretty much, And then in the process of doing that, he's like, "Nah." He's like, "You guys are gonna fix my ship. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna kick some ass." And that folds. And then when he gets back to Earth, that turns into World War Hulk, where he comes back and looks at Illuminati, knows he's going to be looking for them. So, like I said, they try to send everybody out to all the heroes. Man, like I said, he takes out the entire X-Men.
Yeah, we need some help.
Takes out the entire X-Men, bro. Juggernaut included. What you call it? The four have nothing for him, bro. Oh, what do you call it? Yeah, just everybody, just nah. And everybody he goes through, they just keep sending more people, and they just keep getting annihilated. Just like he's on a different level in this book, man. He's because that's how angry he is. He's so angry that he actually stomps the he stomps like the road in the street, and he actually cracks the the whole eastern seaboarder. He cracks it, man. I'm just like, oh man, God, why would you do that to him, man? Oh, and that actually came up with the phrase "World Breaker Hulk" because that's the name of the level he was at. The writers named it World Breaker Hulk, and I was just like, oh man, yeah. I mean, if he ever gets that mad again, man, it's over for this planet. It's over. But no, that this is my favorite Hulk story. Like,
It's your top.
yeah, it is. It is. Like I said, I read a lot. Obviously, through the years, I read a lot of good Hulk shit, but this is my favorite, hands down. I mean, I love it. Okay. What do you call it? So a couple more questions, and then I will end on what he means to me. Um, what do you see the future for Hulk in movies, if at all?
Right now, I don't see a future.
Really?
Yeah,
think it's done. It's
fucked it
over.
up too bad.
Well, you know
Unless
they're
they
gonna
do
use
something
them.
along
You
the
know they're
time.
gonna use them though.
Yeah, but I don't want to see it.
uh, well, yeah. When Secret Wars comes out, he's probably gonna be in that. You know. I mean, no, I'm kind of with you. I kind of really don't even want to see him because he's been soiled. I think, in my opinion,
Spoiled it.
soiled it, soiled it, soiled it, soiled it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would not mind seeing a Red Hulk just to kind of have a badass Hulk again. You know what I mean? So like I said, I mean, if we get a Red Hulk in the Thunderbolts, which I wouldn't, I hope, got my fingers crossed, that would be cool. Um, but other than that, Green Bruce Banner, I mean, no man, just stay science guy. You know what I mean? You know, do that stuff. You know, like I said, I mean, is there any way in film he could redeem himself to you?
In film,
Yeah.
uh, they bring back Edward Norton.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. I think this is way beyond him at this point now. Like, I don't think he even cares. And Ruffalo says he wants a whole movie too, but it's like it's not gonna happen, man. It's not.
They need to just have that Hulk as part of a alternate timeline.
That would be cool. Like I said, man. Oh fuck it, man! Do the Maestro story, man. Just do a future Hulk. Nothing that can be your Hulk movie. Do that shit, man. You know, so we can wipe away what we've seen. So wipe away what we've seen. Um. Also, my other question was your favorite interpretation, but you said it's Edward Norton, so I'm not gonna dive into that. Now you want to know what this character means to me? So
Yeah.
that's what you're waiting for. Hulk is my second favorite hero because I have a lot of emotional issues, and anger is one of them, which I try not to get angry. You know, but some might say I have a short fuse. You know, and the fact that Bruce's anger manifests itself in that way where he can just become this unstoppable force, you know, and in essence, take out his anger on whatever's around him, stuff like that. Just the idea that I like, and it's something I wish I had, and everything. So that's like probably the main reason I like the Hulk so much, man. And to me, the whole what you touched on before of the whole the anger, more angry he gets, the stronger he becomes, was such a cool trait. And like I said, as the Beyonder said, his strength is unlimitless, which is unfathomable, to me, Um, so that's another reason why I like him. And the fact that, yeah, he's not really, well, Bruce is white, but like Hulk is not really a race or anything. He's just green, you know. And believe it or not, green is cool. you know,
Yeah.
green is cool. What you call it? And also the fact that even though he's trying to be good, he still gets ridiculed and get chased down by the government and shit like that, and everything, because they just going by his looks, which that's something another reason I can identify with the character, because as you know, I have very low self-esteem issues. So that is another reason why he's important to me as a character and why I like him so much. And last but not least, the whole how do I phrase this? The whole Beauty and the Beast arc of him and Betty, put it like that, man, where he's like a hideous monster or stuff like that, but yet he has feelings for this beautiful woman, that in reality he can't have, so that whole unobtainable love, if you will, which that's the story of my life. So another reason why. So all those reasons, and the fact that, like I said, he knows he's like the strongest thing, in Marvel, what do you call it, man? So, because how many times have we seen it like on cartoons where he says like Hulk's the strongest, because he is. Nobody can match him, bro. Like I said, he is the end all be all. um, so yeah, those are the reasons I like the Hulk so very much, and he is, like I said, my second favorite fucking superhero. Shit, might be my second favorite character overall in comics, if I'm being honest. Um, and like you, I would like to see him represented in a good way on the big screen.
Correctly.
Hopefully before I die would be nice. Would be nice. I'd like to see that. So I'm with you on that, man. Shit, I might actually, watch that Edward Norton film over the weekend because, like I said, it really is good. It really is, man. Like I said. Final question: do you have a favorite Hulk villain?
I think Abomination.
Oh, you know what? Oh man, have you ever seen it, Absorbing Man?
No.
Oh, he's dope, bro. Absorbing Man, yeah. Whatever he touches, his body becomes. So if he touches like cement, he'll become like a cement man. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Or so. What do they call it? And like he's, like I said, he's given the Hulk trouble. In the past and everything like that. But deserve it. So I kind of like that, but Abomination is pretty dope though. Abomination is pretty dope, man. I like that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride with you on that one. Yeah, I think Abomination. Like I said, yeah, he's really cool. He's really,
yeah. Nah, I like him. Yeah.
What do you call it, man?
Keeps him on his toes.
He does. Well, plus he fights dirty too. And everything like that, man. But yeah. But yeah, tell us in the comments, guys. Who was your favorite Hulk villain? And let us know. But I'm gonna call it. Hope you guys enjoyed my brief history of the Incredible Hulk. You know, what you call it? Like I said, wasn't a really deep dive. If you want to, I'm sure there's other people who made like hour-long videos about this. Well, we're almost enough, but like multiple hours of Hulk history and stuff like that. I just want to give you guys a quick overview and point out some of the important stuff, you know, and the shit that we like. So like I said, let us know. Like I said, favorite Hulk villain, favorite Hulk story, your favorite interpretation of the Hulk, who plays the Hulk the best. Let us know all that shit. You know, I am Cinder. If you want, you can get in contact with me on Instagram at Cinder666. Post about this very YouTube channel, Cinder's Playground, and also do post about geek news, cool shit in front of the internet, and then once in a while I'll do like polls for the channel. So if you want to get in on that, you can follow me over there. And also, if you just want to shoot the shit about geeky stuff, I'm always down to talk nerdy shit. So get in talk to me over there. Throw it over to my co-host.
And I'm Jose. You could catch me on Instagram at JoseCE90. Yeah, just like you said, let us know, or if there's another bio that you want to know on a different superhero, just let us know, and we'll try and do an episode for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, spoilers, what you call it. So closer we get to Deadpool movie, we'll probably do a Deadpool history of.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's coming in the pipeline in the future. So look forward to that, you know. So yeah. So if you're new here, would love sub to the channel. Like I said, I get a lot of views, especially on my shorts, but the sub count has been the same. Actually lies. I did get 3 more subs over the past week. So, but you know, I'm just saying, I get so many views, like I said, on my shorts and everything, but it doesn't reflect in the sub count. So, guys, get on. If you clicked on the video, there must be something here that you like. So, if that's the case, subscribe. You know, doesn't hurt, doesn't cost anything. You know, just hit that little bell icon. You know, and like I said, and if you like this particular episode, give us that thumbs up. Hit that like button as well. You know, we're just gonna appreciate the likes, man, and always can leave a comment on any video. Like I said, that's another thing. We don't get comments either. I mean, maybe once in a blue moon we'll get a comment, you know. And I do check the comments every day. So yeah, let's go. Leave a comment, you know, or you've got a question, you know, leave it in the comments. Let us know, man. You know, that's it. And also, like I said, comment about the questions I asked as well. What do you call it? So gonna end it right here. So as I close this out, man, should be a video on the bottom left for you, a suggestion, and then on the bottom right there is the sub button. So hit that subscribe button. Thank you, and I am Cinder. He is Jose. We will talk to you guys later.
Peace out.